guy is over here like plastered out of his mind. I'm not gonna film him out of respect for just people, but I don't think he's getting on his flight.
Yeah, we're here. Grammys 2026. Good day. So it's a few days before I head out to LA to the Grammys and to just kind of get immersed in the vibes for a couple weeks, kind of get away from this cold weather. So I'm about to head out now to get my hair upgraded. There's a hair studio that's in the city, so I'm about to head over there and try them out, see how it goes, and get my hair done up. And that'll be the last piece of my Grammy look. So I have the whole look set up already. I got my suit jacket and everything, and pants, and like the accessories and things like that are already set out, because I like to be fashionable. Okay, we do that out here. I want to make sure it's right, get my lineup right. If I need to cut down a little bit more, then I'll probably get cut down a little bit more. So this place, you have to book ahead of time. I mean, you don't have to, but it's very much strongly implied to book ahead of time. And I didn't book a haircut, I booked a shape up, because I'm okay with the length of my hair, but now I'm thinking I kind of maybe wanted a little bit of a fade. So we'll see. I mean, like, because you don't necessarily have to book, I'm gonna see if I can just like add on, like, hey, get a little fade up around here, maybe after it's done, so I can see how it all looks. If need be, just cut it down, get a fade. But cut, wash, get the whole shebang. And this place is really nice. From what I expected, the price is not that bad, so it's pretty cool. I'm gonna head to the train now and grab me a tea, because I still got this, whatever this is, cough, congestion, whatever the case may be, in my nose and my throat. I've been like back and forth between coughing, blowing nose, like just it's frustrating because I don't feel anything else. It's not like it aches or anything like that. I'm good on that, but I don't know if you can hear it sound nasally, but that's annoying. So I'm trying to make sure I can knock this out before my flight. And like I said, I've been, in all honesty, like, I haven't done my usual remedy stuff. I've just been like, oh, I just need some rest. But I did tea the other day. I'm gonna do some tea now, like I just said, honey, lemon, and the whole nine, and probably try to find my way to get some vitamin C throughout the day. But I need to kick this because this is whack. Because it's like, either I'm sick or I'm not. Don't give me half sick, because half sick is frustrating to navigate. So I'm about to head out, get this due done, and then later I gotta go for my kickboxing Muay Thai class tonight, because I'm trying to level up. So the more classes I take, the more hours I get when I take my classes, and that leads me to my first test to level up. So I'm excited for that. So I don't know how many classes I got to get right now. I got to check how many I've taken so far. But I have 2 classes tonight. With a break in between. I mean, it's not a break, but I'm breaking because I don't feel like doing 3 hours. Because there's the kickboxing, and then there's like the kickboxing fitness, which is like, just the exercise. And then there's the kickboxing, the Muay Thai again. That's usually with a partner. So I'm just doing the kickboxing pads and then the Muay Thai class, and skipping the fitness part in between, so I can give myself a little break. And then that'll round out my night. Yeah, so definitely gonna look to get something in my system, because I'm still starting to feel a little tired. But I have been getting more rest, which is good. So I'm gonna head out here so I don't miss my train. Alright, what's going on, y'all? So I am at the airport on my way to LA for the Grammys this year. Pretty excited to attend again after a long time. It took 7 years now. So last time I went was 2019. And that was the last time I was in LA period. And I've always liked the vibe of LA. Just the energy felt like more peaceful. Of course it was warm. But looking forward to heading out. I'm going to be out there for a couple of weeks because there's another conference and a couple other things happening, and I just want to see
what's happening right now in the music space, you know, and taking advantage of the opportunity of what I've been up to, projects I've been working on, and just seeing what kind of experiences I can build around that. So I'm at the airport now, Newark Airport, looking for my gate. But I'm like super early, mainly because I got a cheap deal on getting to the airport. So, but that meant taking a super early train. So, here's what it is. It's fine. What the hell? Am I going the wrong way? I sure am. I'm going in the opposite direction. See, that bathroom messed me up. Okay, I gotta go the other way. Alright, so I'm going in the wrong direction. But yeah, so it's about like, I don't know, 7:30 right now, 7:30 a.m. maybe. And I need to get some food because it's so early. My fast has been broken, so I need some food. So I'll find my gate, make sure I get some food, and then just chill out until my flight. My flight leaves at 12, so I got some time. So yeah, come along with me on the travels.
126 with service to Montego. Final call, doors marked gate C75, doors will close in the next.
Oh, looks like my gate is next to a bar. Ain't mad at that. We out here, 81 gang.
It's happy hour somewhere. Cheers.
They're probably not going to let him on the plane.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, he's doing the most. This guy is over here like plastered out of his mind. I'm not gonna film him out of respect for just people, but I don't think he's getting on his flights because he is just going berserk. I don't know if you can hear that. Yeah, he's at the corner of the bar just laughing his ass off. I don't mind happy drunks though. I'd rather that than a belligerent one any day of the week. But yeah, I don't know if he's gonna get on this flight, y'all. That's right. All right, food's here finally. Took some time, but it's here. Got some steak and eggs and potatoes with a little bit of avocado on the side of an old fashioned. There's some steak sauce. Bon appetit.
For the health and comfort of the traveling public, all terminals are smoke.
So the flight's delayed for 3 hours. I'm usually supposed to leave at 12. Now I'm not leaving until about 3 p.m. So that's special. But on the bright side, because of the way I booked using Hopper, I was able to get a full refund. So that works, and still keep the reservation. So that's not bad. I can still just sit here and wait. Because I don't think I'm rushing anything tonight, so other than the hotel, so that's fine. I think there might be an event tonight. Hopefully I can still make it. We'll see. But either way, I just want to get there. But I was able to get a full refund and still keep my reservation, so that's not too shabby. Yeah, so just waiting time. Conked out for about maybe 30 minutes, I don't even know. Felt good. I only got like 3 hours of sleep, so yeah. I guess I'm still in chill mode till this plane comes. I was trying to see if I can spend the time customizing my MacBook still, because I still haven't done that yet. Meaning like adding all my plugins and things that I need for like my music production and stuff like that. But this Wi-Fi is just garbaggio, so I wasn't able to really do that. So I said, whatever. I'm just gonna go take a nap, sit somewhere where I can see everyone, because I like to have my eyes on everything. Yeah, and it's just I'll just wait till I get to the hotel and just do whatever I need to do to download that stuff, because it's a lot of stuff. So I can fully kit this MacBook so it can match how my workflow at home, so that I can go and produce on the go. Yeah, so that's not happening right now, but it'll happen later. It's okay. long delay and a long flight. Finally made it to LAX. So I'm getting the fuck out of here. Heading to the hotel. So I just gotta find my way out. I can't remember the last time I've been to LAX. I guess it was the last time I was at the Grammys, which was 2019. So it's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you. Alright, so making my way out now. I'm gonna head out to the hotel. Maybe see if there's anything to eat for dinner. Or just, chill out and get grounded. And see what's up. I think there was an event today. It's tonight, but I don't know. I'll see if it's still going on. So I'll try to make it out. But we on our way. Okay, so we are in here. We're good to go. Just checked in. So we're gonna take a look at the hotel. Take a look at the room. Yeah. All right, so we're coming in straight with the fridge action. Straight out the gate. So you got the dish set. So pretty much a whole kitchen situation here. Got a dishwasher. Sink, look at the cabinets. In case I need to put anything in here. I'm gonna be here a couple weeks, so we'll see. Nice little storage up here. So fridge, this must be the freezer at the bottom. So if anything, I wanted to give me some groceries, save some money while I'm here, I can do that. Of course, the bathroom. Yes. I love a good standing shower. Nice. Yeah. All right, what else we got up in here? Oh, it turns that off. So here's the room. You can see the room. Let me see if I can get let me find the light. Hold on a second. Turn on the light, because this is a big window. Check out this view of the golf course. The Top Golf is like literally right across the street. So this is the view. We'll see how it looks in the daytime. And now we close the window. Alright, so there's one light. The TV. At the bed is a king size, I believe. Yeah, it's a king size bed. What else got all the outlets here? Can I turn on this light? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Bright as hell. Hold on. Let's turn on all the lights. Okay, so we get a better look now. So yeah, so this has like all the outlets on the side I could possibly need, lights, and this has a couch in it, another full mirror, do a little painting. Yeah, check out the little couch lounge area, the ottoman. This is the workspace. I'll be setting up, doing my things over there. Yeah. So I say this setup is pretty great for the next 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to chilling out, hanging in, getting acclimated. I'm not quite near like normal, local area urban things. So I will have to be venturing out if I want to get to some things. But nevertheless, it's a nicer area. So I'm gonna unpack and then chill out. And then see what the goings-ons is, see if there's anything to eat or what have you. Yeah, we here in LA, baby. Grammy week. Look at this burrito here. What's going on, y'all? Today is Grammy Day. So I'm up pretty early. And by this time, I'll probably be struggling to get up any other day of the week. And that's just something that's kind of made me think about something when it comes to where you call home or where you stay, what have you. I feel like each time I leave home, which has been up to now East Coast places, as much as I can outwardly say like I love the spaces, or this is a space that fits me, or what have you, I'm starting to realize, is there an anxiety that exists in being in those spaces, right? Because I recognize that I've been long saying I have trouble sleeping, right? It may take me forever to get to sleep when I finally get into the bed, which usually is like late at night, like 2 in the morning, something like that. And somehow time just escapes me, and it's like 2, 3 in the morning. And then even getting to do a good 7 to 8 hours feels like a whole arduous journey. But whenever I leave, like when I went to Uganda and Kenya for the first time, that was a time when like I felt like I actually slept really well, and not only slept really well, but went to sleep early and got up early, and didn't feel away. Felt refreshed, felt like a brand new person, right? And also being that sun and the weather. And the other time I recognized that that little bit of energy, not so much of sleep, but just energy, was the last time I was in LA. LA and Pasadena, which is pre-COVID, like 2019, 2018, things like that, times like that. And I always loved it. And there was a point where I was like, I would love to move here one day, just because the sun, the energy, something about it was just like really rejuvenating. And I feel like now, so I came in last night came into the state around like 7 p.m., 6:30. Came to my hotel around like maybe 7:30. Relaxed, chilled. Went to get something to eat at the restaurant across the street, which is really good, by the way, Mexican restaurant, Calaveras. So shouts out to them. They were cool. Nice little spot. I probably will entertain them quite a few times while I'm here on this trip, if nothing else. But I was like, okay, so the Grammy has today has 2 parts, or 3 parts, I guess, depending, but 2 parts for me, given my ticket, which is the premiere ceremony, which is apparently where most of the awards are given out, and then there's a telecast where you see it, where folks on TV will see the performances and those specific nominations and wins be highlighted. So I didn't go to the premiere ceremony last time I was there. I only went to the telecast, but this year I'm thinking about. Not thinking about it, I'm pretty much gonna go do it, going to the premiere, and that's like in a couple hours, so it's like early, like 12:30 I think it is. So I'm gonna head out around 11:30 for that. But I say this to say it's 9:20. Just had breakfast here at the hotel. A little after 8:30, 8:30ish. Took my time, had my breakfast. It's cool. Probably should got there earlier because I like when my food is warm. But I said to say right now, I went to bed I think around a little after 12, right? I didn't feel the way about it, probably because I was tired, really. But it didn't feel like exhausted sleep. You know what I mean? I felt like just sleep. I do recognize I did some things that were different, which was like I did turn off all the lights. I haven't done that in a really long time. I haven't slept with all the lights off in a really long time. What happened during the past couple of weeks has been, using brown noise to kind of like settle the brain, which is like supposed to, when your brain's racing, the brown noise is supposed to help you channel it because your brain is focusing on that and only that, and it allows your brain, your body the opportunity to kind of really like absorb and engage in the rest. So I think that's been helping. For the most part, for the times I go to sleep to when I intend to wake up. I don't always feel 100% rejuvenated though. But tonight, the sleep last night, I feel really good actually. Mexican and all the food I was eating, that's catching up with me. But that's all good because my system is cool and moving as it should. But I digress with the TMI. But I say to say, other than that, And like I said, I don't feel bad or anything. I feel good. I do feel refreshed in a way that I haven't felt in a really long time. And I wonder also, LA is 3 hours behind the East Coast, Pacific time. So I don't know if it's a certain day of time of the day that I'm moving about and engaging in that sleep, and cutting off all the certain distractions or what have you, like with the turning off the lights. But that felt like the most rested rest I've had in a long time. And like I said, I feel really rejuvenated right now. And it's making me look forward to the rest of my time here, in the weather, in that energy. We'll see what's up. Like I said, I haven't really done too much. I came in at night, and then this is my first morning here in LA since 2019. So, I just feel really chipper. And that's not something I've felt in an extremely long time. So I'm looking forward to what the day brings, especially with the day being a celebratory day for celebrating music, with everything that's like going on in the world. Yeah, it feels like a really awkward and kind of like heart pulling juxtaposition to be in, or engage in type of like this type of break. But it's not necessarily a break if you keep it in your mind and your heart. But looking at this as an opportunity to celebrate something that I love, which is music. One day I'll be nominated, one day. But just taking a moment to celebrate music, celebrate the power of artistry and what artistry can do for times like this, is where my mind is at, where my heart is at. Being in the space again and just enjoying the night. So I'm about to get ready and get the fit and everything together. So I had to get some shaving cream for some reason. I shaved a couple of days ago and it's like back, and that's weird. I did go to get a haircut, but I didn't tell her to really shave too deeply, so I probably should have. I only just got the cut, because these days everything is its own separate thing. Beards and all that type of stuff, and everything is a separate charge. So I think it might have always been that way, but usually it's like off the strength of line up everything. When we talk about line up the mustache and beard and everything like that. So I don't think that's a thing anymore. It's all a separate cost. But I usually do pretty decent when I shave myself. So I just shaved this like yesterday. What's happening? Anyway, all right, I don't know. But so I'm gonna shave. I just got a razor from downstairs and some shaving cream. And do my nails a little bit, because I didn't get to do a manicure before I got here. There was the nail spot in the airport. I think it was the only one, and it was closed. So I was like, oh, there's my saving grace, or not. So that was out. Like I said, I got in late, and there's nothing nearby where I'm staying, so not the deal. So at least got some memory board. Let me just do some rough sanding. Get lotion, that's what I meant to get. Okay, so let me go downstairs and see if they have some lotion. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready, and I'm gonna take my time to get ready too. I don't know, it's not something I have to rush to. So, and that's something I've been working on for some time. It's like understanding like life is gonna move regardless, no matter how fast you think you have to move. Yeah, some things may require urgency, but there's also nothing wrong in understanding when it's time to move slow. And I'm someone who's like, I talk fast and like I move fast. I might be the New Yorker in me, but over time it's been like fast. Everything's fast moving, everything's fast paced environments on your job applications, like all these different things. And what I've found the older I've gotten, and when I take time to breathe, that not everything has to be fast paced. And there's actually a lot of beauty to find in taking time to stop and look at life and stop and be present with what's around you. Being present is like a number one thing in just kind of regulating your energy, I feel. Being present with the environment around you, taking time to stop, take a moment, not having to rush through things. It's like when you're driving in the car and everything's speeding by. If you're not paying attention, you just like everything's a blur. Like trees speeding by you when you're on the highway. But moments when you take the stop and look, be present, it starts to slow down a little bit, and you start to really see nuances of things that you may have never seen before. So that I feel like that's how learning to approach life in that way has done a great deal of wonders for me, and will continue to do so the more I do it. So I'm finding the peace that's within that, and peace is like my number one goal right now. Where can I find or create the pockets of peace that exist in this world for myself and for other people? So, why is my battery going down if if everything's charged? Anyway, yeah. So I'm a big proponent of that, of slowing down when you need to. And honestly, the way life moves, sometimes you need to for most days. Nothing's really rushed. Urgency is made up. A lot of urgency is made up by other people that have angst and anxiety that haven't learned how to control it. So when you're in the space with those people, they start to impart that energy on you, and then now you're taking it up. I'm one that refuses to do that. I don't like taking on other people's anxiety, other people's angst, other people's urgency for shit that have nothing to do with me, especially. And honestly, it's like sometimes I have nothing to do with them. They just was doing it because it feels like it needs to be done. I have to do this by this. Why? Because someone else said it. Fuck them. Like, doesn't change anything. You know what I mean? Like, you take your time and you actually get to see more of the details and more of the nuances and more of the things that can actually make the thing better, that whatever it is you're working on or moving through, you don't miss certain things. Yeah, there's a skill set in being able to move fast and see the things, but knowing how to regulate and maneuver around to where you don't always have to move fast all the time, to me, there's beauty in that. And getting involved in the wabi sabi. I've seen this clip of Bobby from King of the Hill online. I used to watch. I didn't watch it deeply, but I used to watch every now and again an episode. But I've seen this clip online about what Bobby was like looking at this. Like, he's like flower shopping with Hank, and he's looking at this one flower that's like kind of drooped over, and Hank is like, "Oh, this one here is perfect," and Bobby's like, "Well, I like this one." He's like, "Oh, but that's not a perfect flower. This one's upright, and blah blah blah." And he was like, "Yeah, but I think that's the beauty of the way this flower's kind of drooping over or whatever." I'm paraphrasing, and he's like, "It has wabi sabi." It's like the way he says it. I was like, I've never heard of wabi sabi, so I looked it up. I was like, is wabi sabi is finding the transients and the beauty and the imperfections, right? So, and I think that's just that is a beautiful way of life. It's a Japanese saying, phrase, word, term, I don't know, but it's Japanese. But it's really about finding the imperfections or finding the beauty in the imperfections of certain things around you, or certain aspects of life, or certain objects, or whatever it is, right? And I think I was like, man, it's a cool word, but also it's like, it's a cool way to look at life. And that's something that I've been looking to do. Like, when you look at life, most things aren't perfect. You know what I mean? And perfect is also, that's objective. No, that's subjective, right? Like, that's relevant to whom, right? So perfect is an eye to behold, beauty is an eye to behold, all that type of stuff. But I think there's a beauty to life when you could look at the beauty that exists in life, in the imperfections of those things, of those experiences. There's always some beauty that comes out of it. So I think that's a great aspect of like when you look at moving slow and slowing down in life, and like taking time to take in what's around you. So yeah, it's my tangent, but I'm gonna get ready and take it slow so I can be present with everything I need, make sure I don't miss anything, take my time because I'm moving on my own time. I'm gonna enjoy the day, Hope to see some folks that I know out there. I know it's gonna be a big, big high energy, big space. So I'm just hoping to, see some folks and anything vibe out and enjoy the time, enjoy the experience. So yeah, let's get to it.
tongue scraper. It's supposed to be, you know, because of the healthy minerals and the nutrients in the copper. It's just supposed to be better for your health. Like as far as like, you know, not putting weird metals in your, you know, in your biochemistry and things like that. So this is good for helping to scrape like any debris, if there's residue from like foods or any particles or things like that, and help, you know, keeping bacteria off your tongue. So pretty good. Forgot where I got it from. But simple process. Commercials are weird because it's like people were scraping like God knows what off their tongues, and every time I scrape, I'm like, God, my tongue doesn't look like that. But it's helpful to just, you know, clean up whatever residue or like food particles and things like that off your tongue. Just, you know, it's one less thing to worry about. But the oral health is important because I'm learning like how much your oral health has to do. It's really crazy how the body is like kind of made up. But looking at how important your oral health is to the rest of your body, like, you know, bad dental oral health could mean bacteria and things like that entering your brain, and like, you know, distorting your cognitive functions and things like that over time, right? If you don't take good care of your teeth or your mouth and things like that. So your body's connected, y'all. Make sure you take care of every bit of it.
Alright, so I'm walking. Since I'm not big money yet, I don't have any special passes to get through these street closures. So I'm gonna take my time because it's hot. Then I got one black. So, but we in here, let's go.
They can never do it, they can never do it. They can never do it like this. They can never do it, they can never do it. They can never do it like me. Let them know. Put me in the room, I'ma shut it down. Took some L's, but I'm looking like the one now. Been under the gun and I'm steady shooting my shots. I'm going over the pain.
Discipline, ability. It's where we recognize the creators, whose work shapes our culture and moves the world.
You ain't gotta tell me I'm blessed, Brody, I know. Tell me what I don't. Different between me and them, I'm doing what they want. Cut from a different cloth, I see it when I walk. Magic on my tongue, grand wishes when I talk. Gotta speak a little light, help them see through the dark. I've been going all in. This ain't a job, it's a calling. Only one category I fall in. Legend in the making, greatness. They can never do it, they can never do it. They can never do it like this. They can never do it, they can never do it. They can never do it like me.
Sinners.
They can never do it like me. No, they can never do it like this. They can never do it like me. 101 till I'm 6 deep. Heart, mind, hands, feet, I'm rolling 6 deep. Hold the drama and the hate, you can miss me. Back like I never left, did you miss me? Must have seed activated, stacking up my wins. Cause the kids getting acclimated, disrupting their plans from afar.
There was definitely a lot going on. A little bit of a confusion around like how to get around here, but nevertheless, I finally made it to the arena. So I'm gonna go inside, and this is for the telecast, the official, you know, everybody sees the performances and stuff like that. So looking forward to it. Well, I'm gonna stand outside for a bit and get some air. Had to get some water. We'll see if I can get some food afterwards, and we'll see what else is happening. So yeah, we're here. Grammys 2026.
Oh yeah, they aggravated. Hungry will thrive, got me here, and I'm glad I made it. Now I'm yelling. They can never do it. They can never do it. They can never do it like this. They can never do it. They can never do it. They can never do it like me. They can never do it like this. They can never do it.
He's been the vanguard. Now the sky, nothing even matters. nothing even matters at all. Nothing even matters. Don't you know what's looking at that? All of the wish that they had. As a matter of fact, a bunch of them pitching for you to smash. Come on. Girl, it's only you.